Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, April 4th. Coming up on Cullman Today, celebrating 500 wins, a Cullman Leadership Conference, and the Pilot Club honors Zach Lee. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Since taking the reins of the program in 2009, Cullman baseball head coach Brent Patterson has put together quite the resume. He's led the Bearcats to a pair of state championships in 2015 and 2019, along with state runner-up finishes in 2011, 14, 16, and 17. He's helped develop dozens of former Bearcats into college and professional players, and in December, he was formally inducted into the Alabama Baseball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. And now he has another major milestone to add to his list of accomplishments. Cullman's 1-0 area win at Jasper Tuesday night was the 500th career victory for Patterson. He says that when he was first named head coach 16 years ago, he just didn't want to be the guy that dropped the baton. The Bearcats were coming off back-to-back state titles, and Patterson's biggest concern was maintaining the level of success seen under Coach Brian Bowen. Patterson has certainly held on to the baton since Bowen passed it to him, but the people he credits most for the program's consistency and success over the years are the numerous assistant coaches he's had helping him and the support from the community. Over the past 2 days, Cullman Fire Rescue hosted over 50 departments from across Alabama for the first annual Cullman Leadership Conference. This event, held at the First Baptist Church of Cullman, consisted of 12 speakers who presented different aspects of successful leadership. Good Samaritan Board Chairman Zach Lee was honored by the Pilot Club of Cullman for the many ways he gives back to the community. In addition to the honor, the Pilot Club made a donation to Good Samaritan Health Clinic in Zach's honor. Peggy Harris, 25-year member and chairman of the Pilot Club Board of Directors, who also serves as executive director of the Pilot Light Home, shared that Lee was instrumental in helping the Pilot Home replace appliances, assist with major landscaping projects, and has always been available whenever called on. Harris thanked him for leading with his heart and serving his community so well. And those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, Vinemont clinches area title with win at Locust Fork. Sports is next. Welcome back. In today's sports segment, let's get an update on some of the latest local baseball action. After handling the Hornets at home 11-1 on Tuesday, Vinemont traveled to Locust Fork to finish the area series Wednesday night, and the Eagles wrapped it up comfortably with a 12-1 win. With the win over the Hornets, Vinemont secured this year's 3A Area 12 title and will be hosting the first round of the state playoffs. Owen McKinney was hit by a pitch, Caden Henderson reached on an error, and Rylan McCray drew a walk to load the bases in the top of the first. Hayden Robinson then drew another walk to bring in McKinney, giving Vinemont a 1-0 lead, and not long after that, Henderson scored on a wild pitch to make it a 2-0 game. Locust Fork was able to trim the lead to 2-1 in the bottom of the first, but after a pair of scoreless innings, the Eagles added to their lead in the fourth. Robinson and Tucker Mauter walked to give Vinemont a pair of runners, and Robinson scored on an error just a few pitches later to stretch the lead to 3-1. Mauter scored on a wild pitch later in the inning to put the Eagles on top 4-1 going into the fifth. An RBI double off the bat of Robinson made it a 5-1 game in the top of the fifth, and Vinemont put things away in the top of the sixth. With the bases loaded once again, Jake Hale drove an RBI single back up the middle to give the Eagles a 6-1 lead. Josh Rhodes and McKinney were both hit by pitches, allowing 2 more runs to score and extending the lead to 8-1. The big inning continued with an RBI single from Henderson that made it 9-1, and after McRae drew a walk to bring in another run, an error allowed 2 more Eagles to score, putting Vinemont ahead 12-1 headed into the bottom of the sixth. The Eagles secured the final 3 outs they needed to seal a 12-1 win and the area title. Ryan Dalton tossed all 6 innings on the mound to earn the win, allowing 1 run on just 1 hit and striking out 3. At the plate, Henderson led the way with 3 hits, and Robinson led the team with 3 RBIs. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, we'll bring you 4 stories in under 4 minutes, including the Dolly Parton Imagination Library launch party and the Farmers Market's opening day. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Good Hope basketball standout Tucker Malin signed with Stillman College this week. Malin earned first-team All-State honors and posted 21 points, 6.4 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 2.3 steals per game this season. Good Hope head coach Drew Adams is proud of the way Malin continued to work and develop his game throughout his high school career, saying he just kept getting better as the seasons went, and this year he took it to a whole other level. Malin will join his brother Tanner at Stillman. United Way of Cullman County has officially taken on Dolly Parton's Imagination Library for Cullman County. That means more free, high-quality books delivered straight to the homes of local children from birth to age 5 at absolutely no cost to families. To celebrate the collaboration, United Way is hosting a launch party on Thursday, April 24th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. at the Cullman County Library, where you can sign up your little ones or learn how you can support early literacy in our community. Just $35 sponsors a child for an entire year of monthly book deliveries. The 2025 Farmers Market season is kicking off this Saturday, April 5th at Fest Hall Farmers Market. The market will be open from October from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The community is invited to explore fresh, local produce, handmade goods, delicious treats, support local farmers, and enjoy the vibrant community atmosphere. A sure sign of spring in Cullman is the rummage sale at First United Methodist Church. The one-day sale promises deals on clothes, furniture, home decor, toys, electronics, and more. Get there early to hunt for hidden gems, score incredible finds, and save big. The sale is tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. at First United Methodist Church in Cullman, and don't forget to bring your cash. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message.
Cullman's in full bloom in the newest edition of Community Matters from the Cullman Tribune. Discover fresh dining spots, celebrate community connections, and meet local heroes making a real difference. From stunning sights to courtside lights, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Pick up your free copy around town or read it online today. Community Matters. Get to know your community.
Let's take a moment to pause and pay our respects to those who lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Daniel Lee Fowler, age 85 of Hanceville, passed away on April 1st. Funeral services will be at 12 p.m. Saturday, April 5th at Hanceville Funeral Home. Burial will follow the service at Fairview West Cemetery. The family will welcome friends for visitation at Hanceville Funeral Home on Saturday, April 5th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. John Kevin Jacobs passed away April 1st at the age of 67. A graveside service will be at 11 a.m. on Saturday, April 5th at Mount Carmel Methodist Church in Berlin. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. We've got a beautiful start to the weekend with mostly sunny skies today and a high near 87. That stiff breeze we've had this week is going to stick around through the weekend. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low around 67. Saturday, partly sunny with a high near 87 and a good chance of showers and thunderstorms late that night. We'll see a low of 64. Sunday, showers are likely, maybe a thunderstorm with a high near 72 and a low around 46. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a great weekend, Cullman.